think my mic is on. Yes, good. Had a little bit of audio trouble. It's fine now. We can get started. I also found out this song has revenue sharing, and I'm very happy. Felt like a good song to start with today. This is just gonna be a yapping and drawing stream. We're gonna be talking about some Lorchin. Or, as she now prefers to be called, C. Diddy. Things have happened since the last stream, guys! Yes, tomato me for being late. I also have a cup of joe next to me. I'm gonna be working on Kaiser Shonin's thumbnails again. Not thumbnails, but...
super chat. Not even live and still more viewers than C. Diddy.
Is C. Diddy streaming right now? Did she actually try to stream snipe me? That's fucking adorable. I do this every week. I actually have a schedule. Yeah, we're calling her C. Diddy. Hang on, let me get the browser open. I accidentally closed it when I was trying to fix my audio. I was trying to listen to a YouTube video to see if it was playing. Yeah, I like when Lorch said it's Lorchin time and then Lorched all over those guys. That was a choice. I'm gonna just boogie to Caravan Palace for the moment. Her banner's flashing. She's trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. Anyway, that's not about Diddy though. That's about the other D that's a dick. I had a very useful Google support screen up that I need to show you guys. That I closed by accident. Just get that up. Just get that up. Tell you the truth, Boglarka Rebay, I probably mispronounced that horribly. I don't actually know how to throw the tomatoes. I don't know how it works from the user end at all. So I can't help you there. Side grinning like Kendrick when he said, "Hey Drake." Yeah, I am White Kendrick, as we all know. Oh, you sent me fan art? Thank you, Kaiser. We have to look at that. Oh god, this is a few jokes deep.
Nick Wolf sent a super chat. The CD stands for Compact Dunce. Well, either that or Sisteris did or... Actually, would it be dead naming if we also referred to her as Corched?
Corched? I don't think so. Like, how could she even say it's dead naming when it's a fucking screen name? Come off it, Lily. Were you dead naming me when you said my legal name instead of my screen name on your stream? Is that what you were doing? Lorch? Anyway. And as if you couldn't call someone you don't respect at all a mean nickname anyway. You know, there's no rules against that. Where is my Big Chrome? Big Chrome. Big Chrome. We have to show this fan art by Kaiser. This is Shad's biggest fear. A lesbian wearing pants and a Milli Vanilli outfit. This is a deep cut fucking joke. This is a deep cut fucking joke because we were talking about the episode of the Mario Brothers Super Show where Princess Peach wanted to go to a fucking Milli Vanilli concert. This was real. And this was before they were outed as being filthy lip syncers. This actually fucking happened in the cartoon. I remember this episode. I forgot it was Milli Vanilli, though. So when I rediscovered this, I, like, lost my fucking shit. So yeah, Mario and Luigi assume she's gonna go to a fancy concert, but she wants to go to a rock concert.
Sent a super chat. Sorry, I mean her recent dual site stream 60 viewers.
You mean she had 60 viewers between both? Or just on YouTube?
Sent a super chat. The C stands for corn cob, because she's not owned.
Oh, yeah, I like that theory. I like that theory. That's a good theory. A real good theory, yeah.
Angels Art and Gaming sent a super chat. CD? More like CD. I've had little sleep XD.
No, I saw somebody on the forums already do that, call her Seedy. So it's like, oh, she wants to be called Seedy now. People have already been all over this shit. And it's the funniest goddamn thing. Actually, there's a few materials I need to find, so just give me a second. I think some of them are on the Discord. Let's see. I gotta show you guys her tweaked out bobblehead of a sprite, too. It's something to behold. We'll go over the name change first. I just want to make sure I have this image. I think Bree has it on her account anyway, but I'm like looking for it. Everybody in the Lily Thunderdome, just start posting stuff for chat or something. Or posting stuff for stream, rather. Oh, here comes MB Hughes with the... Thank you. I was having trouble finding it. Oh, damn it, it opened in the goddamn... opened in OBS's stupid little inbuilt browser. I wish it wouldn't do that. Okay, so... Gabo, Bree was comparing their talk sprite to Lily, so this is what Lily did. I guess her fans told her they want her talk sprite to move, and she interpreted that as making her look like she's tweaking out in the corner. Like, they probably meant have a reactive sprite like size, but she's dumb. So she just gave it this unblinking, slow head bobble. That's very disconcerting.
Paige Lego sent a super chat. I kept thinking the new puppet was supposed to be doing the monkey.
Yeah, I don't know why, like, after having Michaela do all that work, she just has her make a completely new, worse-looking puppet. Like, a few months later. 'Cause, like, when did the June video come out? November? It wasn't even that long ago. Jaden, are you saying you know why Lily changed it? I think that's what you said up there. Chats go too fast for me these days, I'm sorry. I was thinking of getting a fourth monitor that I can just put vertical with just the chats in it. You know, that might help. Oh yeah, well, we'll get into that. I don't like to dig into other people's personal business too much, but we'll get into that. So,
Igor sent a super chat. VTuber Lily era.
Never. She hates VTubers for some reason. So, she's trying to rebrand herself as, like, cute and harmless now. And she's saying CD call doesn't mean anything. But a bunch of people already speculated she's trying to steal Courtney's name, her sister. Because I guess Courtney is named after an aunt who died, and Lily has always been jealous of that. And the aunt was called Casey as a nickname. So people were saying, have you changed your name to Casey? And she's like denying it, but her old Patreon link linked to an account called Casey. So now she's just doing serial killer shit. And she claims she doesn't go by Lily Orchard in real life anymore.
And Guinness sent a super chat. The head jolts back to first position. It's jarring.
It is jarring, and like I said, her fans were probably telling her make a reactive sprite, be a pin tuber like me, you know, and others, but she's too dumb. Like, I just use a third-party program for my little bobblehead. It works perfectly fine. So, last I checked, I guess she updated these, but in her recent video, she had not yet updated her Twitch links. I don't want to give her new video a click, but woof. This is why this rebrand was disastrous. 600 views in an hour. At 137k subs. That is abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. And this is gonna murder her watch time. She's so dumb, guys. She's so fucking dumb. So, at least her last ones squeaked up to over 10K. Even like my recent video, which isn't a topic my fans are that familiar with, Shad, who I love picking on personally. What do I got on that? Oh, I uploaded some, I put some of the old stream trailers up for members, by the way. That's why you're seeing those. But I've got 3.4K views in 2 days on this. It's pretty damn good for my size. Oh, thank you for being a member for 3 months, Denmark, the entire country of Denmark. Yes, if you become a member, you can see these old trailers and the full Lily gets roasted by Soulless trailer I did for the Dragon Age stream. Maybe we'll watch that just now, just for the hell of it. And I also put up the whole 9-hour Dragon Age stream in 2 parts. So if you can't wait 2 more days to watch it, you could always become a member and go watch it. If you become a member, you can also come to the Discord. I just put up a link for members who are having trouble with the integration again. It doesn't always seem to work. Yeah, rate 600 views in an hour is fucking abysmal. And like, nobody cares about your fucking opinion on Dragon Age. She's saying, a game desperately, she spelled desperately wrong. So she has a misspelling in her title, and these shitty looking drawings as her only thumbnail. People are gonna think you're like some kind of new YouTuber with this shit. Like, when people are looking for Dragon Age videos, nobody cares about drawings of your OCs. They really fucking don't. They want something recognizable, and she didn't even talk about the plot of any of the games.
Jordan Burke sent a super chat. Did you ever get any evidence of the Alabama mod?
No, I think that might have just been someone was mistaken. We haven't seen any evidence of it because that mod will also
Denmark sent a super chat. Lork made me sign up. See D's nuts.
I gotta see if I can do the whole pausing the super chats thing too, which I think I can only do from the Stream Elements website. I don't trust the program anymore because I accidentally turned off the fucking thing for like an hour by accident. I don't know how to turn it back on. We have all the controls here on Stream Elements' website, so I'm still getting the hang of this. The Dragon Age stream will, by my count, it should be back up on Valentine's Day. So it should be back up 2 days from now. Because it's 10 business days from the time my counterclaim goes through. Oh, and thank you for the gifted subs, Miss Jasmine. The only problem with turning off that alert is I didn't notice. I was a little slow in the uptake there. I'm a little slow in the uptake in general this week. This is why this is just a normal ramble stream. Anyway. So, like, she didn't talk about the plot in any of the games. She didn't even talk about the main villain of Dragon Age Origins in the Dragon Age Origins video. She barely talked about the plot in 2, mostly just gushed about the main character having a sister. In Inquisition, she spent half of it bitching about Sarah.
Paige Lago sent a super chat. The CD rebrand was the morning after her Tumblr was nuked randomly late at night.
Yes, her Tumblr did get taken down briefly. Again, because she's ban evading and she says things against TOS on there. But then it came back up. So... I probably am not gonna do her take on the Moon Girl episode because I haven't seen it. I'd have to watch it first. So I'm not gonna evaluate something I'm not familiar with. I'll probably watch it eventually because I know I gotta watch Hoot House too, so I can take down her opinions on Hunter. So look at this. She's saying it's bigoted to not call her seedy. But this section is still called Lily's video essay. She still calls herself Lily in these videos. She calls herself Lily in this recent supercut that is going to make her stream, make her channel numbers just fucking tank. Is she streaming right now, by the way? No, she isn't right now. Yeah, I like the look of Moon Girl. I like that 90s like graffiti and comic book look it has. It's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, so I don't know what she thought this was going to accomplish.
Tyler Preston sent a super chat. When are you going to stream playing Mass Effect? It could be more evidence of C. Diddy going after things you like.
Thank you, Tyler. Well, I already know that C. Diddy likes Mass Effect as well. We both like it, so I can't see her going after that just because of me. Dragon Age was the one out of fucking left field, right? She barely ever talked about it and didn't seem to have any real interest in it. But as soon as she finds out it's my other major fandom, she suddenly did a bunch of videos on it. And she was like just waiting to copyright strike me, I'm sure. Where the hell did that chicken come from? The hell are they adding now? Every time they add a new one, it's on automatically. I get jump scared by these things. I'm glad you guys are having fun. The more bits you spend on stickers, the more stickers I can have too. Wait, that was a viewer attack. You can make your own custom viewer attack throwables, just for future reference. If someone wants to make one, or I might make one too. Yeah, I don't know why the head is so fucking big. Deb, why's your head so big?
John Williams sent a super chat. She always rebrand when people talks about her.
Yeah, she did that with the June video too, that's where she started the last puppet, and then now she's doing another rebrand just out of nowhere. Because, I don't know, she's like all tweaked out on Adderall right now. Like, she was talking on Tumblr about taking Adderall and then drinking 3 cups of coffee, and if she's really doing that, that explains a lot. Yeah. So, where else was I gonna go with this? There was something else funny. Well, let's find out what happens when we just...
Meow sent a super chat. C. Diddy has me losing it.
Wait, yeah, somebody in my Discord came up with C. Diddy. I have to remember who it was, because I stole it immediately. It was so good.
Angels Art and Gaming sent a super chat. I fell asleep and that burp woke me up. Excuse you, XD.
I wasn't burping, it was the chicken on screen. I swear there was a
Zoe
chicken.
Sent a super chat. Hee I with the one on your blog that the screenshot of the name change. Zany face.
Yikes. Okay, I think chat has uploaded some funny stuff to the Discord for me right now. We're just gonna spend the first half of stream talking about this, I guess. BT, stop posting pictures of the adorable Griffin. Alright, yeah, we already saw the slow bobblehead. People have been having fun with exploitable images. I wonder if she's gonna keep her 2 little wholesome and dark characters.
Igor sent a super chat. Lily is about as cute and friendly as a deer with front-facing eyes.
I would say deer are still cute, you know, even the weird-looking ones. What else do we got here? What else do we got here? Oh yeah, this! Oh my god! Bree, thank you for reminding me of this. I was like... Congratulations, Lily. You're like Tim Buckley levels now. You're really moving on up in the world. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me see if I can find it again. I was talking about it the other night.
Sent a super chat. The Moon Girl video she's planning is ridiculous because she went out of her way to say she didn't care about the band episode anytime she was asked.
Yeah, I know, and now she's like, new attitude, new me, now I'll actually do it, and then she, like, immediately started, like, bitching about Courtney as soon as she got her Tumblr back, even after rebranding it to CD Call. It's so dumb. But yeah, Lily, you're, like, on the same level as, like, fucking Tim Buckley now. Congratulations. Everyone saw he's using, like, a Cintiq to just drag pre-drawn eyes onto his shitty characters and his shitty comics. So, congrats, Lily. You're on the level of lost.jpg right now.
Vex Fidel sent a super chat. Seriously, I have no mouth and I must be to the power of you.
Thank you for all your super chats today, guys. I'm like kind of low energy today, and it's like you guys are still just like making it rain. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, that was dumb. What else does the Discord have for me? How about her like pretending to apologize to people? Oh yeah, this is what her old Patreon was redirecting to. I think she changed it, but it was redirecting to a new empty account called Casey. So yeah. Yeah. This is another good one of her waifu MON. Exploitable. Anything else funny? Yeah, she's now Call Me CD on there, which is interesting. But let's go into incognito window. No, not fuck you. I didn't ask you. Go away. And I'll drag this over here if you're gonna be a pain in the butt. New incognito window. Here we go. We're gonna go to YouTube. Oh, can I not drag this into the other? I'm just like so on the ball today. Fine, we'll do it this way. No, it popped up in a new one. Damn it! I'll have to. Hang on. Let me just change what it's capturing. There we go. I'm incognito now, guys. Nobody can catch me.
Izanagi009 sent a super chat. What's weird is that I've seen Fate Grand Order puppet sheets similar to what Lily does but much more elaborate. Lily can't even put in effort on par with a gotcha.
Yeah, and that's not even like Lily's drawing. Don't forget, Lily can't draw at all.
The Butter sent a super chat.
Oh, that's another nice. Chicken.
Lol.
I told you there was a chicken, guys. I told you there was a fucking burping chicken. It wasn't me. See, I'm not hallucinating. I guess I'm keeping that one. I might turn down the volume on it, though. Anyway, let's go to YouTube in incognito mode. And we will search CD call and see what comes up. Oh boy, her account doesn't even come up first.
Sabine Brown sent a super chat. You still diacriting Lily Orchard.
Sabine, weren't you the one, like, begging me to do more Lily content not too long ago? And then you didn't even show up for the fucking Dragon Age stream? What was it? You need to compensate me more for that, for failing to show up when I'm giving you 9 hours of Lily content like you asked. Come on now, Sabine. Give me $100. Anyway. Why isn't Lily trying to stream snipe me? You should probably hurry over there, Sabine. Anyway, so CD call. Well, her new video shows up, but her account doesn't even show up. That's not good. It was showing up for me look, here's Crim's short. Oh, and here's, Lily verbally abusing her wife from my stream that Swampling uploaded. Now that's what I call Eurovision. That's a great thing to come up. Good. So let's see what happens when we do it with a space.
Master Clockwork sent a super chat. Locale going to locale.
Locale on locale violence. Anyway, so same thing. What about just one word? I guess it's one word. The channel comes up. That's weird. But then also, Essence of Thoughts playlist comes up, like, pretty soon down there. So, and then June the King's video. Because June the King, you know, being supportive and courteous, made sure to put Lily's new screen name in the title of his video. And it is almost at 1 million views. So now everyone will know to call you CD, Lily. Isn't that great? Now everyone will know to call you CD. 1 million people will know. That's so nice for you. Oh, and look, oops, there's one of mine. I did a little spring cleaning on my channel the other day. I fixed up some things, fixed up some descriptions, put less links in the music credits, and then I added CD call to all the Lily reacts. You know, as a courtesy. I'm an ally. I'm doing the right thing, don't you see? So, yeah. Oh, look. Oh, that one also comes up. How unfortunate. And I'm sure nobody will make the connection. I was, like, laughing my ass off, like, 2 hours after Lily did this rebrand. Fucking Ethel Thurston already updated all of the titles with CD Call in it, and I was like, okay. Based. Rare Ethel W.
Dana_Brain sent a super chat. CD Call is so unsearchable. YouTube thinks you're looking for compact discs.
Especially with a hyphen in the name. That is, never put a hyphen in your YouTube name. That is bad SEO. That is very bad SEO. So this is going to go so poorly for her. She claims she wants to be a small niche channel. It's at 969. Nice. She claims she wants to be a small niche channel and be obscure, but she also complains about the lack of revenue. And this is what your name change did to you, Lily. You couldn't even get 1K in an hour. For a channel your size, that's really, really bad. Like, really bad. Extremely bad. Alright, let's switch back to normal Chrome. Wait, did it? Wait, no, it didn't switch back. Damn you! Hang on a second. Oh, there we go. That should be it. Okay. So yeah, let's see what happens when I search it signed in. Oh my god, like last night her channel was coming up when I searched it signed in. And now it's not. So YouTube already considers these videos from this one from 2 years ago to be more relevant than Lily's channel. That's good. That's good. And when I say YouTube considers it, I mean the algorithm. I'm not saying somebody out there is deciding this. We have the kamikaze sheep, yeah. Yep, okay, so, and again, the first things that come up are other people's channels. So let's try it all together as one word. It comes up all together as one word. That's so weird. So if you type her name correctly, you're less likely to get her channel. That's really, really
Sobbing
bad.
Brown sent a super chat. You're an obese whale who can't even find Sag's partner at 41.
Wow, looks like CD is really, really salty today, huh, CD? Oh, and there's June's video. Yeah, good, good, good. I mean, I'm making, like, actual critiques about how Lily is conducting herself on YouTube.
Super chat. Did CD Eddie think nobody would add her new alias to their video titles? She's like an infant playing hide and seek by putting a blanket over her head.
I don't think Lily is capable of thinking ahead or thinking of consequences or logical outcomes to her deranged actions. I really don't. Especially if she's on fucking Adderall and abusing it right now, which it sounds like she is. Especially if she's drinking caffeine on Adderall. Lily, you're gonna have a fucking heart attack. Like, seriously. I like how Sabine says that stuff when they're clearly a turbo virgin, you know? That's some funny shit, Sabine. So there you go. So her new channel won't even come up if you search the name directly. But there's also something else interesting. Lily, a while ago, made a claim that she doesn't go by Lily Orchard in real life anymore. And she made it sound like she had legally changed her name again. I want to show you guys something. So, here's where you can learn how to submit a copyright removal request, which is what Lily keeps doing to me, even though she has no intent or ability to sue me.
Igor sent a super chat. pointing finger, nerd face, from Sabine. We are talking about CD call. Who is this, Lily?
Yeah, Sabine, who is Lily? We're talking about CD, old C Diddy. Don't you know it's bigoted not to call her CD now? Because she's seedy. Seedy AF. That should have been the name she chose. Let's see what happens when we submit a copyright removal request. You know what Lily keeps doing against me? Ah, damn it, you can see one of my email addresses, it's fine. So I'm signed in as Sai, it knows that. I can tell what videos I want to remove, tell them it's affected by me. I'm the copyright owner. You can put your channel name here, but if you scroll all the way to the bottom of the removal request, there's a little notice here. It says, make sure your signature contains your full legal name.
Boopta Flute sent a super chat. What's annoying is that Lily thinks she's doing the same thing as Jax films.
Yeah, when she's actually Sissa Sniper Wolf.
Angels Art and Gaming sent a super chat. Sabine, you're funny. You spend money to troll. I wish I had your level of dedication, TBH, but I'm not a troll. I'm just an autistic who has poor sleep. Giggling on the go send a super chat. Are you going to do a video on Digibro? I was just reminded that you mentioned it once and she is a woman now, goes by Trixie, considers Digibro a dead name even though it's a screen name.
I mean, in Digibro's situation, it does have bro in the name, so, like, yeah, I can see that one. But I mean, I've still seen people refer to Trixie as Digibro because that's just what they were known as for the longest time, you know? So, like, if I suddenly changed my name to, like, Dippity Dipstick, I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys would still call me Sai, right? You wouldn't be able to help it, you know? Oh, I guess Trixie also goes by Digi as well, so yeah, just the Digi. That makes it easier. But I mean, also Digibro isn't Lily. You know? Maybe he had some such shit going on. I don't really know most of it, but...
Miss Jasmine sent a super chat. At Sabine, what hilarious schoolyard taunts coming from someone who clearly has no job, no friends, and no maidens SMH.
Oh, you hit him with the maiden list. Oh! Anyway. Yeah, Kaiser would call me a dipstick. Not the Kaiser I'm doing art for, this the other Kaiser. Anyway. So, information. Make sure your signature contains your full legal name, which is usually your first and last name as stated on your government-issued ID.
Vex Fidel sent a super chat. WD Dipstick, stop getting distracted by supers.
Oh, god damn it. I'm just giving you guys ammo now. But thank you for your supers. I really appreciate it. Yeah, like how everyone calls Charlie, or Moist Critical, and not Penguin Zero. I mean, some people do who are, like, just learning about him, but, like, yeah, most people call him Critical still, you know? Even though Penguin Zero has been his fucking name the entire time. So anyway, when I have to do counter... So when you... Damn it, so many super chats.
Swampling LVR sent a super chat. I can't believe a clip I put together from your stream just for a Tumblr post comes up in the search before CD's actual stuff.
I know, isn't that amazing? Isn't SEO amazing, guys? Isn't SEO amazing? It's because it considers that video to be more relevant to the search term CD call than the channel called CD call. It's like how videos about Lily would come up before her channel when it was called Lily Orchard, you know? I mean, she just got sick of me mispronouncing Orchard. Again, Lily, I wasn't doing it on purpose. It'd be funny if I just started saying Orchard now, like, perfectly, even though I can't. Yes, I was faking it all along! This was part of my master plan! Anyway. So, anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, if Lily's, or C-Diddy, if C-Diddy's legal name isn't Lily Orchard, and she issued copyright strikes, signing it as Lily Orchard, she has broken YouTube TOS. So, I have passed that information along to, the channel manager of a much bigger YouTube channel that I know. who is trying to help with this. I've been back and forth in email with the fucking chat GPT.
Meow Meow sent a super chat. Whale is rich coming from your top donator.
That's a good point, Meow Meow!
Tyler Preston sent a super chat. CD has money to change her name, but not fly in her wife. That's both hilarious and sad.
And I'm sure she's going to, like, empty her bank account to buy that, life-size Gardevoir plush next. Alright, somebody is telling me to check Tumblr. Tumblr load. Is this your pie chart for Lily's writing tips? Hang on a second, let me get this over in the other browser. Now, let's see. So, actual good tips, personal opinion, Steven Universe rant. Huge turd.
009 sent a super chat. Oh god, CD just sounds like CD and that just doesn't help her case.
Yep. I mean, she wants to be called CD. She's insisted on being called CD. So I guess we're gonna call her CD. Or, you know, C Diddy if you're feeling spicy. And the at Lillian Orchard still directs to her CD account, so yeah, I'm just throwing that out there.
Wilkins Coffee sent a super chat. CD? More like CD's nuts. Was that too much?
No, don't worry, that joke has been made repeatedly. Since the name changed like 3 days ago.
GM sent a super chat. Hey Lily, if you're watching this, remember, I pissed on Imoen. I have the picture to prove it and I'll do it again, Tilda.
I have an announcement to make. Gabe the GM is a punk-ass bitch. He pissed on my waifu.
Angels Art and Gaming sent a super chat. Oh Fook, I forgot about the Gardevoir. No.
That's alright. She's probably not gonna buy it. Well, no, she said some lovely things about her wife when asked if she's gonna get the Gardevoir plush. And she's like, why would I want the Gardevoir plush when I have Michaela, who can snuggle black and has places to penetrate? Like, that's the best thing you can say about your wife? That's so romantic, Lily. Hey, honey, you're better than a life-size sex doll, because I can penetrate you. Okay. Good times. Good times, Lily. Good times showing how fucking not unhinged you are.
Strasberry sent a super chat. One could have argued CD is a little too much if CD herself didn't compare herself to Epstein.
I don't think C Diddy is too much at all. I mean, for God's sakes, there's 1 minute on the poll. Gobbo. There we go. I'm pretty sure it's a landslide.
Stallard sent a super chat. Ain't no copyright strike like a C Diddy strike.
We need to make a rap song about C Diddy over here. Let's see how that video is doing. Let's refresh. Actually, I might update in real time anyway. 7. Oh god. Well, you got like a couple dozen more. Jesus, this is bad even for her. And you can see each Dragon Age video was diminishing returns. They all kind of plateaued too.
Boopta Flute sent a super chat. I could have lived a long happy life without that.
Yeah, well, couldn't we all? This is the world we live in, guys. A world that we have to share with Lorch. Or C Diddy. Guys, like a little getting used to, you know. But I'll get it, C Diddy. Don't worry, I'll get it. I'll respect your new name. Your new seedy name. So seedy. Extra seedy. Extra sticky seedy. Anyway, I don't know where the fuck I'm going with that. Alright, let's work on fucking Kai's thumbnails. And I guess we'll just talk for the rest of the stream. This might be a short one. I did have a funny story to tell. I think my cat got in a fight with a hawk the other day. Cause like he was waiting on the railing as usual to come in. One cat wanders and the other doesn't. Roams rather and the other doesn't.
Miss Jasmine sent a super chat. CD? More like Diddler on the roof. I tried lol.
Diddler on the roof. She's diddling as Rome burns down. I just mixed two completely metaphors there. So anyway, yes. So this cat, he's usually pretty unflappable. He's a tuxedo cat. He's usually very dignified and unflappable. And,
Nostalgic Nerd 90 sent a super chat. Did you get your copyright strike removed yet?
Nope, it's gonna be a couple more days by my count, so it'll probably come back up the 14th. So anyway, he was up on the railing of the deck, as usual. His hair was standing on end a little bit, but I didn't think much about it. But the dog was over in the corner of the yard barking at something, and she would not stop, no matter how many times I called her, or I told her usual home in, come on. You know, she was just in the corner of the yard, barking at something in the woods that I couldn't see. I come back in the house, the cat is freaked out. He's all wild-eyed, his tail is all bushy and puffed up. I have never seen him like that the entire time I've had him. He didn't know what to do with himself. I picked him up and comforted him. I kind of carried him back toward the back door, but he was like afraid to go out, which is very unusual for him. And I was like, what the hell happened? What was after you?
Alonic sent a super chat. Oh god, why did they make a life-sized Gardevoir? That's just asking for degeneracy. The 4chan posts, they are coming. Scared
you know
face.
why. You know why. You know why. But anyway, so I couldn't figure out what might have been chasing him. And I was like, well, it's the middle of the day. It couldn't have been a coyote or something. And then I look back out in the yard, like, I don't know, 5 minutes later, there is a hawk sitting there eating a bird. And there's just feathers everywhere. So I concluded that he must have killed a bird and the hawk wanted to gank it from him. It flew away as soon as I opened the door and took the kill with it, so I couldn't see what it was. But yeah, I think he got spooked by a hawk, and he's like been afraid to go back outside. He's been in the house all day, which is unusual for him. And last night he just sat in the window staring at the backyard for like 2 hours. Poor buddy. So I don't think he's ever seen a hawk before. Well, young girl Mur, actually, or your girl Meh, when I got the dog, I had 2 elderly cats who had lived with a dog before. It took a while to get them used to him, though, especially the female cat. So I got her as a little puppy, so for them, she was just a little ball of fluff, you know, in a pen at night, and they didn't think much of her. So as she got older, the cats tolerated her. But she really loved the cats. She would follow the male cat, especially, around, like, all the time, like a little baby duckling. So she loved those cats, but they were always like, ah, kid, you bother me. So those 2 cats ended up passing away a few months from each other. They were brother and sister from the same litter. So they both died when they were about 15. And so I waited to find a cat that likes dogs, because I felt so bad for her that she loved the cats, but they didn't really want anything to do with her. So it took me like 6 months to find Monty as the cat that had the encounter with the fucking hawk yesterday. He's a tuxedo cat. I didn't want to get another black cat. I was too sad. My last 2 were black cats. I still get sad seeing black cats. I might have another one eventually. So they told me, well, we use him to test dogs with cats, test the temperament of dogs with cats, so he really does like dogs. And some lady actually got him before me, but then she returned him because she never had a cat before and didn't like that he was crawling into her closet and shit. And of course I'm like, that's just what cats do. So they called me and said, oh, he's available actually, so I went and got him. And I brought him home. And at first I put me and him in the dog's old playpen I used to use when she was a puppy. So it was me and him sitting in the playpen. The dog is bouncing all around the playpen, like excited as fuck. And I was like, well, I'm gonna introduce them slowly, I guess. But no, Monty decides he's gonna walk right over to the entrance to the playpen, sit down, he looks at me like, well. I said, okay. So I opened the door, he climbed out, Sadie, the dog, she's bouncing, she's sniffing him, she's kind of knocking him around a little bit, jumping all around him. He did not give a fuck. He just wandered around the living room, checking everything out, acting like there wasn't a 70-pound dog jumping all around him. So that worked out. And then I ended up getting the second cat, who also likes dogs, and that worked out. And the second cat, Finn, he'll actually wrestle with her. Ever since he was a kitten, he will wrestle with this dog like 4 times bigger than him. So they play together all the time. It's great. Your cat's name is Boo Boo. You had her since you were 13? Aw, that's nice. Yeah, see, like, even with the tuxedo, he looks like a black cat from, like, the top. So he keeps accidentally getting called the old cat's name. Yes, Finn the cat. His full name is Finnegan. Finn the cat. I wasn't trying to name him after Adventure Time.
Super chat. Gotta love how people who made videos about CD have already updated their videos with her new name. Also, first time sending a SC.
Hey, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. And yes, it is funny. I went through and did so as well. And June was informed and also did so, which is just wonderful. I mean, Lily wants to make sure that people know to call her CD now. So we're just spreading the word. You know, we're doing a favor, we're doing a courtesy, we're doing a service. All right. I'm doing like 2 sets of shoulders, and I'm probably gonna do 2 other body poses. I'm gonna make this so he can mix and match all the heads and bodies if he wants. So I'm gonna make the standard ones. I already did the expressions. This is just a neutral one.
Sent a super chat, off topic, but her DA videos made me realize how obsessed C Diddler is with romanticizing victimization and retribution. It's probably why she tries so hard to convince people she's native.
I agree. Cause she's like, oh, elves are treated like second-class citizens. Why isn't this the plot? Because it's not the plot, Lily. The plot is not about taking down oppressive systems, Lily. That's not what the fucking story is about. It's just the world that the characters inhabit, and that world is realistic, you know, and based on a lot of parts of real life history. What is wrong with that? Like, she acts like if there's like something bad in a fictional world, the whole plot has to be about fixing that thing. Even though it's like, if you haven't noticed, Lily, we haven't reached a utopia in real life either. So if you want a world to feel lived in, yeah, it's gonna have some problems. The fucking games never say this is a good thing. I'm just showing off all the expressions now. Fusion, anger. That was the other anger, but I like this one better. I redrew it. And then I made it so like his glasses can skew a little bit on some of these. So there's gonna be a whole set of talk sprites for Kaiser that he can just use in his thumbnails and use in his videos. Do whatever the fuck he wants with, so I'm giving him some variety.
Weak Freak Animation sent a super chat. Imagine her changing her name during this stream.
What if she changes it back? Just gives up on this. I'm definitely... We'll check in again to see where her video is at the end of this stream. But yeah, so far, it looks like... Well, she's like saying, I won't poison your recommended anymore. It's like, hey, you sure won't, Lily, with only getting a couple hundred views. And in the first half hour, you upload something on a 100k plus fucking YouTube channel.
Invoicing Emu sent a super chat. Do you have any advice for thumbnails?
Let me think. Does you mean just in general, right? Like, not even just like drawing them, just in general? Readability in both the text and the image, I would say, is the most important thing in a thumbnail. You know? Let me pop up some examples of mine. Hang on a second. Let's see. I will tell you my motivation behind some
Master
thumbnails.
Clockwork sent a super chat. I needed a palette cleanser after Veilguard, so back to Origins.
Dragon Age 2 is still my favorite, you know? It is. Let me see. I will open a few different thumbnails to show you guys my motivation behind them. And why I do the things that I do. I got a few more in a different folder. That video is going back up soon, too. And we'll see what name Lily uses the next time she copyright strikes me. It's either, Lily, you're lying about your legal name no longer being Lily Orchard, or you've defrauded the YouTube copyright system. So which is it? You know? There's only two choices here. And she'll look at my Wani ones, too. Where is the new thumbnail I did, though? I thought it was in this folder. Apparently not. I'm very organized. We're gonna have some YouTube advice today, it looks like, though, because this is just one of the general streams where we just kind of fuck around. I know I changed another thumbnail to have this format, though. Oh, wait, here it is. Okay. So actually, let me show you these two.
Ghostman GM sent a super chat. I just got here. What the hell is going on?
Well, right now I'm giving YouTube advice. We were talking about old C. Diddy earlier, which is what Lily Orchard prefers to be called now. C. Diddy in particular, remember that. Call her C. Diddy. Anyway. So I made this format recently to, like, kind of unify some of my thumbnails. Like, where I'm not gonna have a drawing or anything that features Sai-chan. I still want to put Sai-chan on the thumbnail so people knows it's me. Because you know how, like, some YouTubers, they'll put their face on every thumbnail so you know it's them at a glance. That's a smart thing to do. If you have a character, or if you're camera-facing, you probably want to do that.
Boopta Flute sent a super chat. Do you think the day CD Call loses her channel is the day you'll be free from her?
Maybe. I mean, I'd still cut down, even if Lily lost her channel tomorrow, I'd still cut down the streams I have to cut down on her. Because they still have interesting and funny content in them.
Nicholas Gamer sent a super chat. Hey Sai, I've been watching your vids for a bit. This is the first time catching you live. How do you feel about SFO? I heard you say his name once.
I don't know. SFO is pretty weird these days. I used to watch him when he did anime reviews, to be honest. But I haven't watched his stuff in a while, and he's all, like, political spurging now, and I don't know, he's been saying some weird shit, apparently. But I mean, I'm still, like, trying to get YouTube to take the copyright strike situation seriously. So, we'll see where that goes. But yeah, if Lily lost her channel tomorrow, I'd still cut down the old stuff. Oh, I know Noralities came back. I joked that Ant should try to get her on a stream, because we always joke that she's, like, his female doppelganger.
Your local cryptid sent a super chat. In CD's immediate stream after her rebrand, she admitted on stream that she still wasn't used to being called it, yet it's been her name for a while.
Well, now she's denying that CD is her real name initials, where everyone already has figured out she probably renamed herself to Casey Doppler to, like, just torture her sister more, or try to take parts of her sister again, because she's a little fucking weirdo. So, and that's like some serial killer shit right there. You're gonna wear her face next? I mean, what's going on? So, she claims her legal name is no longer Lily Orchard. She has implied that, at least. And yet, that's what she used when she copyright struck me. You're supposed to use your legal name. And you have to use your legal name in counterclaims, which is so convenient, because I can't see the info when she copyright claims me, but she gets to see my info. So that's fucking fair. So we'll see if I don't know, like, It might show the YouTube name when it says who struck you, but...
Krusty_Krabby sent a super chat. Are there any games that inspired you to draw? Mine are Doom 2 and Majora's Mask. I'm still not good at it, but I'm trying. Embarrassed smiley face.
A good question, because, like, I've been drawing as long as I can remember. I'm trying to think of anything. I guess Knights. I drew a lot of Knights fan art even back in the day. I was drawing Knights fan art just from the fucking ads. I was so interested in it. But yeah, so some of the...
Sawesomeness sent a super chat. To hell with YouTube. Give me some Blip TV advice.
Oh, Blip TV. Oh, Blip TV. They got bought by Disney and then died.
Sent a super chat. Then what the hell is CD supposed to stand for?
I don't know, she's claiming it doesn't stand for anything. But again, her fucking Patreon account, when she changed the name, redirected to an empty new account named Casey. So, yeah, you know. It's pretty fucking obvious, Lily. You're not slick. You're actually quite unintelligent.
Boopta Flute sent a super chat to add to her new name. She's still hung up on Courtney using Orchard to get people who knew Lily would watch it.
And yet Michaela still is using the last name Orchard.
Miss Jasmine sent a super chat. Doppler? Isn't that her right-wing transphobic brother's last name?
Yeah, but he's different, you see, because... Just because. Because Lily said so. I'm sorry, C. Diddy. Gotta get the name right. I'm so, you know, just... I'm so insensitive. You gotta call her C. Diddy. Anyway, so I'm gonna unify some of my thumbnails with this, because I always try to have Sai-chan somewhere on the thumbnails. Again, it's my brand. You know, don't underestimate the power of branding. You know, honestly. Now here comes another,
Brown sent a super chat. Why are you still talking, you stupid slime pig fucker?
Sabine, I don't know how you know that. I don't know if you know how live streams work, but my job is to talk. Like, how are you confused about this? If you are not enjoying the stream, Sabine, you are free to leave. Though, thank you for giving me money every single time. Where's Igor? Igor was keeping track of how much fucking money you spend on me. You have given me like $200 by now, Sabine. So, if you didn't like hearing me talk, why are you here giving me money? How about you give me some more to explain it? Anyway, what was I saying? We were talking about thumbnails. Like the Wani thumbnails. I didn't put Sai-chan on these. It does say Sai Plays. I might make a gaming thumbnail template similar to this one that says Sai Plays and put like little sci-fi goggles on her.
Gamer sent a super chat. Every time I hear CD, I'm thinking Club Doom.
Oh no! I didn't even think of that! We gotta ask Club Doom what he thinks. Club Doom is like a Chris Chan tuber. Among other things. But mostly Chris Chan. The Utena videos on YouTube are blocked in your country except for episode 13. That's very strange. Hate that shit though. Get a VPN. Go get Soft Ether. It's a free open source VPN by a Japanese university. I use it all the time.
Igor sent a super chat. $9 so far, smile.
Thank you, Igor! I knew you'd come in clutch! I mean, like this one...
Boopta Flute sent a super chat. I do wonder if she's using Doppler to also get at her brother since he came out and said they haven't talked forever and called her a slur.
Yeah, that is an interesting situation.
Jahidi sent a super chat. Have you seen C. Diddler's recent comments about Courtney? The old tires comment.
Okay, hang on. We might have to, I might have to slip into my ban evasion account. Well, she's already like, as soon as she got her fucking Tumblr back, she would not shut up about Courtney. And on a recent stream, she claimed she has Courtney's diary from when she was a kid, which would be creepy on its own. But Courtney is claiming she didn't even have a fucking diary, because her mom would snoop through it anyway. And again, I'm more inclined to believe Courtney than Lily, because Lily is a proven chronic liar, like compulsive liar. She's bitching about the Courtney Orchard thing again, but I don't see her saying about old tires. And she's pretending it doesn't mean anything. Can't find that, but she won't shut the fuck up about Courtney. Like she came in saying, new name, new me. I'm gonna completely change my attitude. I'm not gonna yell at my fans anymore, and I mean it this time.
Ghostman GM sent a super chat. CD stands for creepy dunce.
Like she just opened herself up to all of this shit. You're so dumb, Lily, and now you're killing your channel even faster. It's so funny. I am not over these. It's like Shadiversity. These people who have been on YouTube for 10 years and don't know how it works.
Jared Bear sent a super chat. Why? Why would you brag about having her diary?
She seemed to realize how creepy it was as she talked. Like, it's nuts, you know? But anyway, I know a lot of people like the drawn ones like this, too. And, like, the title tells you what the video is. But see, I have fantasy bad in really big letters. So even in a small size, you can still read it. This is what I mean by readability. And, of course, you can clearly see the difference in the figures. This one, too. Like, I made sure Dragon Age is in bright red. The Lily versus Sai is a little less important. I put the big green glowing light behind me, so you kind of focus on the little Lily and the little Sai at first. Then we have Solus over here telling her Datharama, which means may you learn. Oh. Well, that's some Switcheroo stuff I was working on, actually. I don't know why I have that open still. Let's see. And then this one, the text was the most important. But of course, I put the recognizable fictional characters in here. You know, for like, because people like, I did get a bunch of comments like, oh, hey, Mission Hill characters, totally clicking on this. I'll watch. So yeah, that was purposeful. You know, I do have a method behind the madness here. Preview of Switcheroo if you can make out my rough sketches, yeah. Well, yeah, CDD's never gonna learn. We all know that. Let's go back to drawing Kaiser. Yeah, that's my general YouTube advice. Make sure your text is readable. Make sure the image can be seen from a small size. Like, with the Wani one, too, like, you can recognize the logo still. And I put, of course, what number it is, so people who are watching through them can quickly find the next part without even having to read the title. You know. And also, actually, my other big YouTube advice that you might have noticed: never put anything down here in the bottom right corner. Never put anything down there. You know why? Because that's where the timestamp shows up. So anything in that corner is gonna get obscured by the timestamp. So that's our little YouTube lesson for the day. I think eventually I probably will do, like, member-only streams with, like, drawing advice and stuff like that, you know, with an actual topic. I just have to get around to it, I suppose. There's lots of things I want to do for the channel, and I'm thinking like years and years ahead, you know? Basically, of slow growth. As Lily spirals down.
Rome Morse sent a super chat. How do you advertise art? Tried on X but no luck.
Honestly, tagging can be really important. Oh.
Ghostman GM sent a super chat. CDC is eerily similar to CWC.
Man, the Chris-Chan parallels just keep coming and they don't stop coming. Like, she drew a self-insert Pokemon comic.
Skrill sent a super chat. Hey, so what Dirtharama means?
Dirtharama means may you learn. It's an insult, Solus says to Vivienne in, Inquisition, and helpfully gives us the meaning, though Ma is you and Dirth is knowledge in Elvish, so you could easily figure that out. I was speaking a lot of Elvish on the Dragon Age stream just to be extra cunty, because Lily's like, oh, you should play as an elf in any fantasy game, yet she doesn't know anything about the fucking elves in Dragon Age. She's a fucking flat ear. I bet she didn't even know the Dalish were racist against city elves.
Buddha Flute sent a super chat. Looked up CD on YouTube. Got Essence of Thought playlist on Lily/CD being a bad person.
I know! I was saying that earlier, like, rare Ethel W. That was so funny. I couldn't get over it. Alright, so I'm gonna try to do the arms crossed one. He needs a neck, though. We're just gonna be working on Kaiser's headless torso here. And I'm probably gonna do, like I said, I'm probably gonna do a couple more body poses, because these are the general poses he kind of wants. So, and it's gonna make it easy for him to mix expressions and poses. Basically get whatever he needs. And of course, he can draw on these too. I don't give a shit. They're his once he pays me, you know? I think those are the arms I drew last night. Gonna put that stuff a little, there we go. Izuruki said, during the stream, I was like, am I so drunk I'm hearing Elvish? No, I'm just a nerd. Sorry, Jaden, I don't really feel like doing a lot of video watching today, since this is kind of just a normal Yap stream. Yeah, you get, like, videos about actual compact discs. You get videos about, like, banking shit. I don't even know why she chose that as a name. Like, I mean, if she was trying to kill her channel in SEO, she certainly
Jordan
did.
Brooks sent a super chat. I think the elves are just surrogate God of War to see Diddler.
I don't know. I think it's just like, they are oppressed minorities, therefore they must be good. And the whole game should be about, I don't know, getting them out of oppression, even though it's been going on for fucking centuries. It is realistic. How do I not hate my art? Bold of you to assume I don't. I'm pretty sure most artists don't like their own work. I was just talking to Skrill and Celeste earlier about how we all constantly are beating each other over the head, saying, no, you're a better artist! No, you're a better artist! No, you're so good! No, you're so good! No! Honestly, it's a little, as counterintuitive as it sounds, it's a little healthy to not like your own art, because it means you want to keep improving and you want to keep honing your craft. And that's a good thing. People who, like, have kind of mediocre art and, like, make excuses for why it's good, actually, you know, like Shadiversity with his AI art bullshit. Yeah, that's not the best attitude to have, thinking you're already perfect and you have nothing to learn. Like, the people who are actually skilled at things and the people who actually, like, know things tend to be more humble, and that's how they got to that level in the first place, because they are never gonna think they are, like, the perfect epitome of that skill or that piece of knowledge. You know, they'll always concede that they could have more to learn, and that's healthy. But it can also be kind of depressing, like, I don't like my own stuff, this is so bad.
Sent a super chat. I find it funny that CD critics will actually be respectful to her, respect pronouns and name change, but she is allergic of doing the same.
I mean, I'm not gonna respect this fucking CD thing, it's a screen name, fuck off, you know? What was I saying, though? Yeah, it can be kind of like, you know, this the angst and malaise of being an artist can be a bit much sometimes. Like, oh, I'll never make anything good. Everything I make is crap. But yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. But sometimes I'll see people's, like, kind of, like, rough drawings, and I'm like, you know, if I made that, I think it would look like crap. But since somebody else made it, I think it looks good. So I gotta remind myself of that sometimes. I mean, sometimes you just have to get over it. Sometimes you just have to get over it. Like, the more you draw, the better you're gonna get. So you just have to do the thing to get better at the thing, unfortunately. What I call Michaela's art, amateur? Bad? I guess? Like, I try not to go after Michaela, because, you know, it just seems unsporting to go after somebody's spouse, but she's also proven to be kind of, well, you know, and she supports the bullshit Lily does, so maybe not inclined to be as nice anymore.
Sent a super chat. How much money you wanna bet C Diddler is going to buy the life-sized Gardevoir plush Pokemon's releasing?
I don't know. If her recent videos don't do any better, she might not be able to afford it.
Angels Art and Gaming sent a super chat. What's your tip on drawing hands? I hate hands X_X.
Okay, so I'll tell you an exercise my high school art teacher made me do that actually made me good at hands. She basically gave us a big sheet of paper and told us to fill it up with different hand poses. We could use our friends' hands as reference, we could use our own hands as reference, doesn't matter. Fill up the entire page with different hand poses and just keep doing that. So you could go out and find stock images of hands and just do studies. Like, that's really the only way, is to just keep doing it and keep having drawing practice. Actually, let's open the browser again. I can show you where to go to find stuff like that. Why am I on the wrong account? What the hell is happening here? Oh, because I already had that one other browser open. Oh, Chrome, you're so weird. Okay. So honestly, the best place you can go for drawing reference. Wrong screen, damn it! that's my stream controls. Ah, okay. There we go. Getty Images or Shutterstock or shut the fuck up, or your stock image site of choice. You can put like hand holding card, and you'll get a bunch of images of just, oh, that's actually a video of just hands. Some of them are videos even. Hand holding cell phone. There you go. That's good reference material right there. Hand holding tissue. See, the thing about stock photo websites is you can get ridiculously, just ridiculously, what am I trying to say? Specific, ridiculously specific with what you're searching for. I'm trying to think of something even more. Hand holding a tea kettle. See? You can still find, or yeah, hand holding a fork. That's always a hard thing to draw. I'm in video. No wonder I'm getting nothing but video. It's images, please. There we go. You'll find a lot of like, oh, it's not opening the pop-up window. You'll find a lot of, like, images with white backgrounds or solid color backgrounds that just focus on just the hand. So it's like, if you have trouble drawing somebody eating with a fork, there you go. So, honestly, stock photo sites can be some of the most useful when it comes for things that are hard to draw. Because say I want, let's see, Woman sitting on flight of stairs from a low angle. Boom. Didn't get a whole lot of results, but that highly specific search term. I think I guess put low angle, I might get more. No. But the cool thing is, you can click on these. Let me see if I can just open it in another tab. Now here comes Sabine again.
Chat. You're the most bitter sodden slob I've seen.
Sabine, you are giving me money to, like, say lame insults nobody's gonna give a shit about. You're a confusing creature. Anyway. So see, the useful thing is, you click on the image, you get, you know, it's $400 to buy this. You don't need to buy it as drawing reference. Unless you're, like, totally gonna trace this image entirely, you don't have to buy it. But you can go down, they'll show you other images in the same series, and they'll show you similar images. So, let's see, like, say you like the angle of this guy. Like, oh, I like the angle this guy's at. I'd like to use that as a pose reference. And now you can modify it with AI on Getty Images. I don't know how to feel about that, but, But the thing is, if you look at the search terms, like, they have all of these tags on them for, like, every single possible thing in the picture. And this is why it is... One's just white people. White people. Yeah, we have plenty of those. But, yeah, so this is why they are really useful for looking at pose reference, because you can get really super specific stuff. Let's see, like, and you can search by, like, if you go to the filters, you can search by age.
Vexfidel sent a super chat. Committing hand piracy live on stream.
I know, I'm showing you guys how to do hand piracy. You can pick the number of people, you can pick how old the people in the image are. You can pick if it's a headshot, waist up, 3/4, full length, looking at the camera, candid shot. You pick ethnicity. You can pick image style. So yeah, like, this is why stock photo websites are very good for drawing reference and pose reference. White woman jump scare. Let's see. Say, like, hands knitting. That's another hard thing to draw, right? Why is it auto-filling on me all weird? Okay, I had my mouse at the corner of the screen. See, the action of knitting is really hard to draw.
GM sent a super chat. Clearly Sabine is into Phantom.
I don't consent, Sabine. Anyway. Unless one use it a loom. But yeah, see close-ups of someone knitting. So you can get a clear look at the action. That's something hard to draw, too. So yeah, my best suggestion for pose references is to just go to a stock image site and type in the very specific thing you need. There will probably be something, you know? Or you do, like, skateboarder action shot. Check it out. Get a ton of those. If you want to draw a character skateboarding, you could just look at this for reference. It doesn't have to be the exact pose, but it's a start. I mean, even if you were to lightly trace over it just to get the basic gesture, that wouldn't be so bad. Again, I'd say if you're gonna, like, paint a complete replica of the picture, buy it, but otherwise, not really necessary. And there's like 100 pages of skateboarders after typing that. But yeah. And there's also, of course, we've been over before, there's all sorts of reference sites. Line of Action is a good one. And they have all sorts of pictures and facial expressions, hands and feet. And these are made for artists. So, it'll be a little different than stock photos. So Line of Action is a good one. Bodies in Motion is a good one. Pretty sure I have them in here too, I must do. Or maybe I didn't save it in my little folder because Adorka Stock. Adorka Stock's another good one. I've been following her since she was Senshi Stock on DeviantArt. She's been doing this for like, I don't even know how long. It has to be like 15 years, maybe more. And what a Dorka stock does is they do poses like specifically for like comic and anime stuff. They also do this now. Or she's got these full body suits with like drawing guidelines on them, which is very clever. I guess that's still on DeviantArt, is that's what it linked to. But yeah, so they do a lot of stuff specifically for like anime poses, like superhero flying poses, magical girl poses, stuff like that.
Angels Art and Gaming sent a super chat. I already see like 10 poses I want to use. This is awesome. Thank you. I need to also work on dynamic poses, so this is really awesome.
Yeah, another thing I showed that's really good. I think this is it. Okay, maybe whatever this was dead. Pose Maniacs. Okay, I guess that's what that Pixel Lovely link was. So Pose Maniacs has a gesture drawing thing. So you can set it to, I think, 30 seconds. You can set it as low as 10 seconds. And this is a thing people do in figure drawing classes. If you ever go to like a class with live models, this is what they'll do to help you learn to break down the body into basic shapes and get like the feel of a pose and be more fluid and dynamic. So it's gonna be a countdown. So you'll now have 30 seconds to draw this pose. So the trick is to just get the gesture down. Just a gesture, rather. Just get the gesture down. Can you rotate it? No, I just did it. But yeah, they'll just show you a random pose. I mean, they're 3D models, so they're a little stiffer, but they'll show you a random pose, and your job is to just get the gesture of the pose down in 30 seconds. We used to do this all the time in,
Sabine Brown sent a super chat. Weren't you crying because Taffer made fun of awful art hypocritical sensitive roach?
Wasn't Lily crying because somebody said the arm is, like, completely broken in her Veilguard thumbnail? How much is that now? Like 20 bucks already? Jeez, Sabine, you must be really mad today. Your maid panties must be in a real twist. See, 30 seconds just passed, so now 30 seconds to draw this pose. So the way we would do it, at least pretty much in every figure drawing class I've ever been to, we would have like a sheet of newsprint paper and some charcoal. And the model would strike, you can pause it too if you want to cheat, but the model would strike a pose. We'd have a certain amount of time to get the gesture down in charcoal. Timer would go off. The model would strike a different pose. We'd flip our paper over, start the next gesture, and it was just like you had 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 5 seconds to just get the basic flow of the pose down. And that's supposed to help train your brain and your muscle memory to be a little more loose and dynamic when you're drawing figures. So that's a useful exercise. Yes, Pose Maniacs is free. I'm showing you guys all free stuff, basically. I would recommend taking a figure drawing class with live models if you have the opportunity to, though. It's a different experience. If you can stand being around a person in a room being naked. Some places do clothed models as well. And then there's photo reference for comic artists. It's like this one too. It's a lot like a Dorka stock. Come on. Load the website! There we go. So this one also, it focuses a lot on like action poses and poses you'd see in comic books and stuff. Kind of like a Dorka stock. So, and a lot of these people will do like, let's go to this guy. They'll do like a whole set from like every angle possible. Site's loading a little slow today. Yeah, maybe I'll pin all these links in the art discussion chat in my Discord. So
Sabine Brown sent a super chat. Just pull out your
Alright,
fat slobbers
Sabine,
and
you're
penny
going
already.
on a little break now. It's funny when you're doing ineffectual insults, but if you're just gonna be gross, you're getting banned for 24 hours. Anyway, so like, look at this set. Like you can see, like, he's on a rotation thing. There we go. Can I go through all of them, though? Whatever. You can see, though, this guy, you have the pose from every angle with this guy. 18 bucks? I said it was about 20, didn't I? Thanks for your money, dumbass. Anyway, where was I going with this? Site is so fucking slow today, though. But yeah, I think I'll do that. I will, I'll probably link these resources in the art discussion, chat. I wonder if there's like a... wish I could do like a pinned post in Discord or something instead of each one individually. But that might not be a bad idea. So I do have a thing in my Discord where you can come and get art advice from other people. Because there was a lot of artists in my community, obviously.
1-0. Nothing.
Well, I mean, I know you can pin hues, but it would have to be one link. Well, you know, I guess I could put every link in one message and pin it. I'd love to have ones that just like are a floating pin, though, that you see at the top of the chat, no matter what. I don't think you can do that yet. Like a little floating box at the top. That would be useful.
Jer Bear sent a super chat. I hope you enjoy a fancy dinner tonight, sigh.
I mean, with the 20 bucks Sabine gave me, I'm going to Wendy's.
Angels Art and Gaming sent a super chat. I've used my mom for pose references before, but I don't think I'll ask her to do that. She had held an empty bottle for one of my drawings once.
Oh, that was nice of her, though. Yeah, I mean, you could always like turn to your friend and say, hey, could you just like do this pose so I can get some sketches down? You know, that's nothing wrong with that. But like I said, stock photo sites are so useful for that. You could just type in woman holding wine bottle or something, and you'd find like a million references. Like, again, that's the benefit of stock photo sites, is that they can be so weirdly specific. It's harder to find that sort of thing on like a normal like pose reference site or something. Or just on Google Images or something. Yeah, you can take photos of yourself doing pose. A lot of animators do that. Well, they will film themselves acting out emotion, so they can have their own animation reference. I know a lot of the people who worked on Encanto did that, like, because they were stuck at home during COVID, so they had to be their own reference. I remember seeing one guy, he had taken his curtains down and was basically, like, pretending it was a skirt for his own, like, animation reference. It was good stuff. It was good stuff. I mean, you do what you gotta do. I'm sure you express while animating, Hughes. A lot of artists do that. You make the facial expression you're drawing by accident. You know? You can't help yourself sometimes. Too bulky for his arm.
Master Clockwork sent a super chat. Only Jian Xinhan has a bigger hate bond than Sabine. The hate bond trifecta.
And Sabine can't even Kiko Ho. I mean, come on now. Tenshin Han is like the ultimate hater, though, isn't he? Even when he's a good guy, he's just a hater. Oh, I heard that Stephanie Patrice was like right after she recorded, what's the name of the song? The one that's like, don't be mad or sad at all, I'm still part of the family madrigal. What the fuck is that song called? Where she's, you know, I'm still waiting on a miracle. That one. Like right after she recorded that one, she went and had a baby. Which is kind of incredible. Man, if a baby gets knocked around in the womb when a woman laughs, what happens when she, like, is belting out a song like that? I wonder. Oh, the song is just called Waiting on a Miracle. You think I would know that? I fucking love Encanto. I couldn't think of the title for some fucking reason, though. I did not know that Stephanie Beatrice was such an amazing fucking singer until Encanto, though. Like, holy shit. She is so good. Like, a lot of Mirabelle's parts are, like, fucking hard to do. Especially the one that's written like it's for a trumpet at the end of Family Madrigal, where she's introducing Isabella. That's like, I can't even do that. I can do Peppa's parts in We Don't Talk About Bruno pretty well, though. Everybody go watch Encanto again. It was so good. I like that it's just like a classic musical. You know, no fucking bullshit. No fucking every single song has to be the showstopper like they usually do with Disney. Oh, Veritas, Sabine is my #1 hater who just comes to my streams and gives me money and calls me fat and thinks they're doing something or accomplishing something. I don't know. I attract a lot of weirdos. Oh, that weird flesh cowboy hat everyone's talking about? No, I haven't seen it. A lot of people ask me, have you seen this ad? It's like, I haven't seen ads in like fucking 18 years. I don't... I don't got no ads. I watch Netflix and YouTube. I pay for YouTube Premium. I do not see advertisements anymore. And when I do see them on like a TV somewhere when I'm out and about, I like get... I don't know, I get like hypnotized. They're so alien to me now. Yeah, Jared Bear, you could absolutely take Encanto and make it a stage musical, like, super easily. I'm surprised nobody has done that yet. They should. It would make a great stage musical. Got like another little... Yeah, he's got like another little black ring there, doesn't he? Actually, you know what? My friend made me watch the SpongeBob musical recently, an official recording of the original production, and it was really good. Like, motherfuckers can make a musical out of anything, and it slaps, you know? I mean, my favorite musical is Little Shop of Horrors. I shouldn't be so surprised. Like, who in their brain goes, let's take this black and white B movie and make it into a fucking musical? Who thinks that way? I guess people who write musicals. I guess Howard Ashman thinks that way. But yeah, give me Encanto live on stage. I would go see it. I would. I'd go to New York to see it. Yeah, oh, I love Plankton in the fucking SpongeBob musical. Fuck you, it's great. All the costumes are great. You can tell who everyone is supposed to be immediately just by a glance. It's brilliant. And Squidward has never been more of an old queen than he is in the SpongeBob musical. It's fantastic. It's great. It's wonderful. I might work on Switcheroo next stream. I mean, you accidentally got a little flash of the thumbnails for the next comic. I am gonna have my friend help me on the first page, though, because it's going to be mostly backgrounds. So I'm gonna have Celeste come in clutch and save my life again by doing backgrounds for me. So, that'll be great. Make songs out of the comments with AI singing it. We could do that. I did that once before with, like, Lily's writing tips. I ran it through an AI that would make a song. The results were kind of funny. None of them are very good, though. It should be wider than... Actually, it should be more, like, up at a lip, maybe? I don't know. I'm, like, also learning how to draw Mega Man as I go along here, so... Not a character I typically pay attention to, but Kaiser Shonen decided his character was going to be Mega Man, but with Kamina's glasses from Gurren Lagann. So what he wants.
Awesomeness. Sent a super chat. I grew up on Little Shop's director cut.
Nice.
I love it.
Nice. Yeah, the movie, like, kind of gave it a bullshit happy ending, which I don't mind. It's also kind of cute. But, like, in the original, now everybody dies. Rick Moranis is a really good Seymour, though. You have to give the movie that. I hope there's like an official recording of the revival out there, because Jeremy Jordan played Seymour, and I want to see that really, really badly. I hope there's a fucking official recording out there somewhere. Or even a bootleg recording of it. I'd take that. I just want to see Jeremy Jordan play Seymour, because that would be fucking hysterical. He'd be so good. Does it have to be blood? Does it have to be mine? Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. Never seen Little Shop. Fucking watch it. Even if it's just the movie, watch it. It's just a nutty musical. I made Skrill watch it and she got into it. I've at least seen Little Shop on stage like 3 or 4 times, so I've done my duty. And it's always fun to see how different stage productions handle it and how they handle the big plant puppet. One of the productions I saw, my old neighbor has a small theater company in town. And they have just like a one-room theater, so the way they did it was pretty interesting. A lot of pantomiming and stuff, but the set was cool. What's a slime video? I haven't seen the horror movie Pearl yet. I plan on it eventually. I have to be in the right mood for things. I've at least watched some shows recently. Instead of just YouTube, I'm really into Severance right now. If you might have noticed me drawing Gwendolyn Christie as the crazy goat lady. She was just the perfect blend of pretty and crazy in that episode. I have no idea what Glorb is. Okay. So the slime version is like a bootleg recording. They really you know what? They should do more official recordings of stage shows. And you know what they really should do? Live streams. Like, if I could pay like 20, 30, even 40 bucks to say, watch a live performance of Hamilton on Broadway on live stream, I would. You know? Like, that would be such a good way to make money. Oh, why have they not, like, gotten with the times? You know? I don't understand. Oh no, Lana Lacola. Oh my god. Severance is so good. And Ben Stiller's a really good director. He produces it, though. He didn't write it. He's not acting in it. He only produces and directs some of the episodes. But no. Severance is so good, you guys. The basic premise is people getting a chip in their head that makes them not remember their workday. Which sounds great, right? You can just go to work, and then you blink, and the workday's over, and you go home. That sounds pretty cool. Only thing is, though, for your work self, it's just a never-ending workday. And the design in the workspace in the show is very backroomsy. It's very backroomsy. Just look up some stills from the show. If you like that sort of shit, you'll like it. And the writing is so good, and you really have to pay attention. They give you hints and details and foreshadowing and a lot of visual storytelling. You really have to pay attention. And every single performance is so good. Like, everybody acts so well in Severance. And also, in Season 1, you'll get John Turturro and Christopher Walken Old Man Yowie. If that can't sell you on it, I don't know what will. No, Ben Stiller's not in it as an actor. He only directs. He only directs and produces. It was his production house that the writer of the show went to with it, and Ben Stiller loved the idea so much he wanted to develop it. So, it's a super fun... Yeah, Christopher Walken's in it. So yeah, everybody go watch Severance. It's on Apple TV, unfortunately. I'd say, like, wait till the end of Season 2, get a free trial, binge the show, and then get back to me. That's your homework. But yes, Old Man Yowie. Between John Turturro and Christopher Walken. I have seen Invincible. I still need to watch the rest of Season 2. Apparently they're gonna have 10 seasons of it, though. So, okay, cool. I'll keep watching it. Yeah, I do wanna see a recording of the Beetlejuice musical, too. It looks really funny. Like, I've seen animatics people have done of some of the songs. And I love how they kind of mixed the original Beetlejuice movie and the Beetlejuice cartoon together. It's kind of funny. I don't know, it's its own thing, too. And they made Mom less of a, the stepmom, rather, less of a pretentious New York artist and more of, like, a fucking, you know, new age hippie crystal healer ditz. Which is what she was more like in the cartoon, anyway. She was barely like Catherine O'Hara in the cartoon. Not that I don't love Catherine O'Hara. Who would have thought comedian actors could make incredible horror projects? I mean, I remember Vince Gilligan, when it came to Breaking Bad, saying he likes hiring comedians for dramatic roles, because if you're a successful comedian, you can already act. You know, it means you're good at acting. So it's kind of interesting, because he hired so many comedians in both Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. It's like a tradition. Or like this. I don't know. I gotta keep it consistent, too. Well, it's not quite Mega Man. It's Mega Man with communist glasses. This is Kaiser Shonen Sona. I'm doing talk sprites for him. I promised him a while back, and I finally have time for it. But yeah, I mean, I don't hate Ben Stiller. I grew up with a lot of his comedy movies. I fucking love Zoolander. Zoolander is one of the funniest movies in the world. The original. It's that genre I like to call stupid things made by smart people. It's like that and Mystery Men and, you know, movies like that. Love Mystery Men, too. And Mystery Men is full of, like, so many, like, really good actors who absolutely know what they're in, you know? It's a very funny movie. Mystery Men has one of my favorite jokes of all time in it, too. Actually, let me just bring that up real quick. I know I said I didn't want to watch videos today, but this is a short one, I promise. Let's turn off the music for a second. You might recognize some of the faces in this clip, too. So, I'm gonna show you guys... This one scene from Mystery Men is one of my favorite jokes in anything ever.
It's a waste of money.
You know who doesn't think it's a waste of money? Little Mr. Captain Amazing.
Well, Captain, if we had a billionaire like...
I got interrupted with a super
John
chat, of
Williams
course!
sent a super chat. How are we supposed to teach children how to read if they can't even get inside the building?
What is this? A center for AIDS?
Little Mr. Captain Amazing.
Well, Captain, if we had a billionaire like Lance Hunt as our benefactor, yeah, we could spend 150.
That's because Lance Hunt is Captain Amazing.
Oh, don't start that again. Lance Hunt wears glasses. Captain Amazing doesn't wear glasses.
He takes them off when he transforms.
That doesn't make any sense. He wouldn't be able to see.
That is the best answer to the Superman glasses thing I've ever heard. Yeah, and I'm like, these are all, like, award-winning actors in this goofy fucking movie. Janine Garofalo is also in this movie. It's good shit. This is like Mystery Men is like The Boys before The Boys, but just less violent. It really is. Like, Captain Amazing even has, like, sponsorship logos all over his uniform, like a fucking sports car. It's a good movie. Nope, I haven't watched any of those, Anna, sorry. You can see my movie taste is a little esoteric. This is why he seriously says that. That doesn't make any sense. He wouldn't be able to see. That actor is... Oh, I should know his name. Because he's like a really... He's like a really famous actor, and I've seen him in a lot. William H. Macy. That was William H. Macy, Ben Stiller, and, what's his face? And, fucking... Hank Azaria. That's who you just saw. Hank Azaria, William H. Macy, and Ben Stiller in this goofy fucking send-up of superhero movies. And in a time before superhero movies really took off. This was pre-MCU. That kind of makes it even funnier. You know? William H. Macy's been in a lot. No, actually, no, Captain Amazing is kind of like Homelander, only he's less psychopathic. He's just kind of an attention-loving jerk, and he gets a lot of sponsorships from corporations. You know, but he's not like vile and dangerous like Homelander, but it's like kind of that same mood.
Chat. Ben Stiller, and why am I wearing the watermelon on my feet? Sphinx looks down, looks back up. I don't remember telling you to do that.
Oh yeah, Sphinx in the movie, who's like the Batman analog, because his power is being terribly mysterious. he's just terribly mysterious. It's such a dumb movie, but I love it. And again, everyone in it, from the writers to the actors, know it's dumb. It's supposed to be dumb. That's what makes it even better. It's like a high-effort shitpost. It's so good. Janine Garofalo plays a character called... I've never been able to find the clip of this, so I'll just tell you the joke. She plays a character called the Bowler, and I guess her father was the original bowler, and she has a bowling ball with a skull in it that she claims is her father's skull, so it's like a haunted bowling ball. And at one point, Hank Azaria's character is asking, it's like, am I to understand you've put your father's skull in that ball? And she goes, oh, no. Guy at the pro shop did it. It's just that kind of quick, funny dialogue that kind of hits you after the fact, which I love that movie for. Yeah, no, Ben Stiller's not in the MCU, but I'm saying Mystery Men was like sending up superhero movies pre-MCU. It would be fun if he was in the MCU, though. Give us Mr. Furious in the MCU. That's Ben Stiller's character's power. He just gets really angry. He's called Mr. Furious. That's the whole point. The superhero team they're on are a bunch of losers, a bunch of wannabe superheroes. And all of them kind of suck a little bit. Oh, yeah!
Stoney sent a super chat. Kel Mitchell was also in the movie as the invisible boy who couldn't go invisible unless no one was looking.
Yeah, fucking Kel Mitchell's in the movie! I almost forgot!
Nick Wolf sent a super chat, and Sphinx is able to cut guns in half with his mind.
Yeah, it turned out he actually did have that real power, didn't he? You guys know who Kel Mitchell is, don't you, I hope?
Sent a super chat. He fell down an elevator shaft, onto some bullets.
Yeah, I was told there was some foul play suspected in his death. Yes, I've thought that too. Anyway, Kel Mitchell would be, I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, and we're all dudes, and hey! He was still kind of big at the time. It is so funny to me to see Kenan Thompson on Saturday Night Live now, because he was on fucking All That, which was like the kids' Saturday Night Live in the 90s. Kenan and Kel were like so big when I was a kid, and like nobody like knows who they are anymore. They were like huge child stars. Mystery Men is 1 year after Blade and 1 year before X-Men. Oh my god. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You know what? My buddy Shark blew my mind. He reminded me that All-Star, you know, somebody once told me. That song was actually made for Mystery Men. It just got popularized by Shrek. Which is just like... Yeah, Hughes, that's a good comparison. Keenan and Kel were the kid Key and Peele. They were. I mean, they're not the people Key and Peele, but their skits were very much that format. But as like kids in the 90s and early 2000s. Dude, Keenan and Kel was like one of the main sitcoms I watched.
Nick Wolf sent a super chat, and Michael Bay is a frat bro who gets electrocuted.
Wait, really? Was Michael Bay in that movie? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Bylonic sent a super chat. What do you mean we? I was standing right here.
But yes, poor Invisible Boy can go invisible only when no one is looking at him. So, don't tell me Michael Bay was one of the disco boys. No, he's just frat boy. Oh yeah! There is a supervillain group called Frat Boys. He was one of them. Oh my god. Amazing. That's so funny. Yeah, like the main villain is a supervillain that's been out of the game for a while and he escapes prison. And he has like a supervillain minion team called the Disco Boys. Which just shows how out of date they are. Have you ever seen that fucking meme gif of like, disco is dead, disco is life? That was Mystery Men. Let me see if I can find that too. Yeah. There we go. There we go. So, if you've ever seen this meme, that's from Mystery Men.
Keep Talkin' sent a super chat. How do you feel about the director of the Minecraft movie is the same as the director of Napoleon Dynamite?
I never saw Napoleon Dynamite, so don't at me.
Nick Wolf sent a super chat. Mystery Men, Rat Race, Shrek, D-Smash Mouth Trinity.
Is that all the things they were used in? Yeah. All-Star was like in fucking everything back then. Which is why I had no idea it was actually made for Mystery Men until he told me. I was like, excuse me? What? So there you go. Things Sai has recommended to watch today. Zoolander, Mystery Men, and Severance, all involving Ben Stiller. In some capacity. Keenan and Kel did have the best theme song. Oh my god. It was fucking Coolio too. Hi Madeline, we're talking about movies and shit and like old shit that I like.
Super chat. Have you at least seen Nacho Libre?
I haven't, and I know I'm actually a Jack Black fan. I am. Though I'm not a fan of the fucking Minecraft movie. It looks like garbage. And I always hate when they take something that's cartoony and they go, let's put real life people in it, or let's take the cartoon thing to the real world. I fucking hate that trope in children's movies. I do not appreciate it. I'm so fucking happy they didn't do that with the Mario movie. Oh, I know. Coolio passed away, didn't he? God, he was like such like an icon of the 90s too. No, I didn't see the fucking Borderlands movie. Why would I torture myself?
Selena sent a super chat. Wait, is that why Ben Stiller is at the beginning of the music video? I always wondered.
Yeah, it's set in the movie, in the music
Nick
video,
Wolf
apparently.
Sent a super chat. How about Dodgeball? Rare villain Stiller role.
I saw it once, but the theater I was in, the power went out, like, before the movie ended, so I don't think I ever saw the ending. Maybe the universe was saving me from that one. I'm not gonna say Ben Stiller hasn't been in shitty movies, because he absolutely has. But I've always kind of liked him as a comedic actor. And he's like, and again, he's a really good director. And he seems to, like, really love other creative people, which is something I can get behind. Like, the dude who did the opening...
Guinness sent a super chat. You ever hear of this musical called Waitress?
No, actually. And maybe I'll show you guys that, too, since I'm trying to indoctrinate you guys into Severance. The guy who did the opening for Severance, for both seasons...
Keep Talking sent a super chat. Your homework is to watch Nacho Libre and Napoleon Dynamite Sigh. SMH.
Okay, keep talking. I've been scolded and given $5 because I have to do it now. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys this real quick. So this guy, he did the 3D animated openings for the show, and Ben Stiller just found this guy on Instagram and was like, I like your stuff. You want to do the opening for my show? And he seems like a creative's creative, you know? He seems like he likes supporting other people. Like the lighting and DP lady he hired, he had also worked with before on something. It was good. Yeah, it's good stuff. I'm gonna make you guys watch this to get you interested.
Append of Guinness sent a super chat. Waitress is so good. It has Kamiko Glenn. Smile.
Does it? Okay, now you're kind of getting me interested. All right, I'm gonna pause alerts for once. There we go. Just trying to get you guys interested in this show. I think the music's okay to play. I've heard people use it in the background. Alright, I did pause the alerts for that. I'm gonna unpause them there.
Master Clockwork sent a super chat. Okay, sigh, all that is one thing, but do you remember you can't do that on television?
I do! I watched a lot of that as a kid.
Append of Guinness sent a super chat. I'll send you a link to a song on Discord.
Okay, I won't play it on stream though, because I don't want to get nuked. But yes, it is. Severance is the show where you have two versions of the self, one at work and one outside of work. But there's a lot more to it than that. There's the whole your work self is trapped in an endless workday thing, yes. But there's also this weird cult around the main corporation in the show doing it. Like, they legitimately worship the founder of the company like a deity. It's really strange. The whole show is really strange and cerebral and off-putting, but it can also be funny at times in various ways. And, like, there's one character, Mr. Milchick, he makes, like, corporate fake positivity, like toxic positivity, like the most tense and intimidating thing you've ever seen. It's so good. There's so much going on in the show, and, like, there's, like, mystery built up, and they give you clues. So fans are constantly theorizing, and of course Lily would say that's bad, or C Diddy, it's just addiction peddling. Honestly, it's worth the Apple Plus subscription. I got a little hoodwinked. I thought they were gonna drop the whole season at once and I could just use a trial. So like I said, wait till the end of season 2. Get an Apple Plus trial. Binge the first 2 seasons. And then cancel it if you want to. But it's definitely a show really worth watching. I mean, I wouldn't have Apple Plus otherwise, and I'm canceling it as soon as season 2 ends. We're on episode 4. Episode 5 is coming out tomorrow. There's probably going to be 10 episodes? I think the original season was originally supposed to have 10 episodes, but they end up stopping at 9. And, like, COVID just hit, too, which is why it took 3 years for season 2 to come out. Like, my brother told me about this show, like, a year ago. And I'm only just now getting into it. I'm, like, really into it. It's so good. It's, like, completely my taste, you know? It's got some humor, it's got mystery, it's got weird cerebral bullshit, it's got existential dread, it's got backrooms looking sets, it's perfect. It's everything I like. Speaking of 90s shows, I learned recently that Stuart Copeland, drummer of the Police and son of the founding member of the CIA, did music for the Amanda Bynes show. Oh, poor Amanda Bynes. She was so talented, but yeah, she got ruined by being a child star, unfortunately.
Super chat. Have you ever seen Invincible? It's getting good.
I have. I haven't finished season 2 yet, but I also watched like a 5-hour like summary of the comics, so I kind of know where the plot's going. But I will definitely get around to watching the rest of season 2 eventually, and then I'll be keeping up with it again. I haven't played Mouthwashing yet, but if I do, I will stream it. I'm staying blind to it, so I know you guys will enjoy that. We'll start doing like some one-shot streams for games soon. I had a lot going on in real life at the beginning of the year. So, but again, we're doing slow and steady channel growth. We're going to be a tortoise, not a hare. And we're not going to be circling the drain like C Diddy. Might go on a little longer today, I'm not sure, but it's almost time to feed the pets, that's for sure. Oh, that's right, Deltarune 3 and 4. You guys can make me do voices! We know that Susie's just gonna end up with the Olivia voice now. Or maybe a variation of it. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing game streams more, though. I mean, I know they don't get as many hits and stuff, but I enjoy doing them, and plenty of people enjoy it. I know some people have expressed an interest in having, like, just chill No Man's Sky streams as well. I mean, I've done most everything in the game, but if you want to watch me just exploring and building bases, I don't know, I could do that. Say what line? I don't know what line you want me to say, Pyman. You gotta be specific. Yeah, I have played Deltarune chapters 1 and 2, so. Do Dynasty Warriors Origins? No, I heard it was terrible. I do have some Dynasty Warriors games, though. I do. I am, Oh, I know what it is! Izanagi! I am Sengoku Musou trash. I've played a lot of Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors. I've played a lot of the installments of that.
Master Clockwork sent a super chat. Last super cause I can't help myself.
Oh, thank you.
The performer formerly known as Lily Archer.
C. Diddy, also known as the performer formerly known as Lily Archer. Yeah, I think I am gonna wrap up soon. I know I didn't do a whole lot of drawing on stream today, but hopefully I'll have these finished for Kaiser this week, and then we can do more Switcheroo next week. Or maybe a thumbnail for Anthony if I'm running out of time or something. Oh, you're saying it's more grounded than the past Dynasty Warriors games? Well, I like how fucking corny the Dynasty Warriors games are, though. I like how over the fucking top they are. That's what makes them fun. I'm usually a Zhang main, so that tells you anything. Yeah, I actually want to get Hyrule Warriors now that I have a Switch. I want to get Hyrule Warriors. I always kind of wanted to play it. There's like, I got a Switch just to get like a bunch of Wii U games, basically. I want to get like the Yoshi game for Wii U too. I don't know, because like, I don't play fighting games that much, but I don't know how interesting I could make it. Well, that's not unusual Shadow Puppets, because Knight's music is very circusy a lot of the time. Who is Lily Orchard? You must be new here. Or you mean that you're already calling her C Diddy? As we should, to be respectful. I think I'm pretty happy with this. I might put them out further, though. Like that. This is kind of the benefit of doing it piecemeal. You can adjust a bit afterward. And like I said, Kaiser's going to be able to mix and match all the pieces. I'm going to give him all of them in pings, too. Well, Iron Zero, if you're curious about who Lily Orchard is, you could check out the rest of my channel. I have done a lot of response streams to her.
Tyler Preston sent a super chat. Thoughts on doing an ElfQuest retrospective?
Maybe, Tyler. I did buy the digital comics recently, didn't I? Haven't read them in a good long while, though, so I might have to refresh myself on some of the plot. And it had an ongoing plot, but it also had like installments, was typical for comic books at the time. ElfQuest is an indie comic that's been going on since the 70s, by Wendy Peeney, and it's actually one of my biggest influences. You can, though, if you go to elfquest.com, we'll wrap up the stream with this, I guess. This is all about me getting people into shit I like again. If you go to elfquest.com, I think you can read most of it. They have a new layout. You can read most of it just right online. Like, they don't even give a fuck. Yeah. I've read most of, like, the old stuff, this early stuff. I didn't like a lot of the later plot lines, especially when it came to, like, the origin of the elves. But, I like all this early stuff a lot. So, yeah, you can just read it all online. You can just read all of it. So, yeah, this is actually one of my biggest influences. I read this comic all the time as a kid. And I have some of the black and white editions of it. Yeah, it started in the 1970s. It's been around that long. I started reading it in the 90s when I was a kid. We'd go to comic book shops, and I wouldn't care about the superheroes, but I'd see this shit and go, hell yeah, I want to read this! This is later on. Yeah, these are all really good storylines right here, too. And it has, like, its own mythology and its own lore and stuff. Probably why I like short elves. Probably why I liked the elves in Dragon Age. So, yeah. I remember one of the English VAs for fucking Krillin and DBZ also worked as an inker on some of these comics. Which is an interesting connection. Alright.
Igor sent a super chat. Can't wait to see if Lily uses her real voice in her next
Oh
video.
my god, yeah. This might be a bit of a touchy subject, but Lily is putting on this high-pitched affectation and saying that's really her real voice, and not the voice she uses in her videos and on every stream, and how she just sounds in real life all the time. Cause like, oh no, I banned Sabine for 24 hours. But like, if you go back and listen to that clip of Lily yelling at Michaela after losing at Dragon Age Inquisition, like, still the same voice she always has, so I don't know what she's trying to put on here. But I think we're gonna wrap it up there, guys. I'm gonna go feed my animals. I've been a little under the weather lately. We might do a react next week, but for this one, I'm just gonna call it here. I will probably be working on Switcheroo again next week. So, thank you for coming, thank you for chatting with me, thank you for your super chats, those are always welcome. You can check back the stream for all the shit I told you to watch and read. Have a good night, everybody.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through eyes covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me